We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Cleveland Indians. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Mike Clevenger gets the ball for the Indians in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
I know one thing, he looks a lot like Jacob deGrom until deGrom cut his hair, but this guy has really good stuff. Long, lanky guy, good sneaky fastball, low to mid 90s at time, a good assortment of curveballs and breaking balls to go along with it. Quality pitcher who's made his name initially coming out of the bullpen, but he's carved a niche for himself as a starting pitcher.
So digging in now, Evan Longoria, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
So we got him looking there. Evan Longoria goes down for the first out of the game. Pitch on the way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Batting 4. The right fielder, Austin Meadows.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's lifted the other way out to left. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Tampa, and now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Yonny Chirinos, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
Stepping into the box, Kenny Lofton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting second, the shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
In now for Cleveland, Omar Vizquel, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And that one got a piece of him.
That ball got him right there.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Striding in for the Indians, Larry Doby. He's off to a good start at the plate. The average coming in just under 300. From the stretch, runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is right there as Zunino made that caught stealing look easy.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get the full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
Here's the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Meadows coming in on it. He can't get there as it falls in.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll come in here at 259. 1 home run and 7 driven in. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 out with the man at first. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Splitter, 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here now the 2-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Second inning coming up in Cleveland, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ji-Man Choi is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. The 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Ji-Man Choi goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Into the box, Willie Adames. As he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And it's 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The 1-2. Hit to short. Vizquel picks it up. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 8.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brendan Lowe. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Now the 2-1. And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So here's Mike Zunino. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. He's ready. Now the pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. And the pitch. Naquin is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit hard. Foul. Here he comes again. 1-2.
2-2 now.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The left fielder, come and go, Santana.
To the plate now, Domingo Santana, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ground ball foul down the left side. The set and the 1-1 pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Three and one.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Batting it, the first baseman, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Santana now, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Two and 1 to the Indians' first baseman. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And the count will be full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that will be a base hit here for Santana. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Bro, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
First delivery to him on the way. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. And pitch number 33 in the inning will be the lucky one, as this is swung on and missed to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Here comes the first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Nick Wooden's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan.
Up next for the Rays, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Here he comes on 2-0. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
I got 3 and 2.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. And he fouls this one off. Another payoff pitch. And another foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Another full count pitch home. Popped him up. Santana in foul ground. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Martinez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Martinez, once a member of the Cardinals organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Kenny Lofton as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Kenny
The pitch.
Lofton.
Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Digging in for his second at-bat, Omar Vizquel. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. At the plate, Larry Doby. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Vizquel's off and running. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ben Zobrist. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Count is 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High and deep to right. Naquin looks up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows. 4th home run here in the early going as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Hey.
2-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Willie Adames will be next. The 3-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Vizquel brings it in, and there's out number 2.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next will be Willie Adames. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that pitch is up. Ball.
2 balls and no strikes. One run, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Ramirez is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays off and running early on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Tampa. Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Ramirez.
Pitch on the way. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit toward the right side. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The right fielder, number 30, Tyler Naquin.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Two and 1 to count. 1 out, nobody on. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And now pitch on the way.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
At the plate now, Domingo Santana, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Fouled away. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Count remains 2-2. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Good battle. Count remains full. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. At the plate, Brendan Lowe. He drew a walk his first time up.
The left fielder, number 8.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
To third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Now batting.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0.
2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2-0, here it is. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 3-1 pitch. bounced softly in front of the plate. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Evan Longoria, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch high in the air out to center field. Lofton is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Tampa, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Please.
Peter Fairbanks, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Peter Fairbanks.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th. So now Carlos Santana, the American League's Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a season ago.
Carlos Santana.
Now here's the pitch. An outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland, the catcher, Roberto Perez.
Into the box, Roberto Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And that misses, ball one. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Fouled off. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
The 3-1. It was swung on and missed, a full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
3-2 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
In now, Kenny Lofton as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that's in there, base hit.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Ready for another shot now, Omar Vizquel. Pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Carlos Carrasco takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 59, Carlos Carrasco.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Martinez. He'll lead things off for Tampa here in the 6th.
Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit.
At the end of the day, it's all about result. He didn't do one thing right from an offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock.
So now to the plate, Ben Zobrist, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And he's safe.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Austin Meadows will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Runners are at first and third with none out. A ball and a strike.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lifted in the air to right field. Naquin's under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Right to Ramirez. And that's the second out.
The bat, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Digging in once again, Willie Adames. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He's got a 3-for-5 line. Has a look. Now the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Naquin, but he won't get there. It falls in. And he is in there.
Now batting, number 8.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now batting, Mike Zunino. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1's the count.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
He's set. The 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Oh and 2. Here it is. And it's fouled away. 2 out, bases loaded. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, not hit all that hard, B-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Hunter Wood will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Hunter Wood.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First offering on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Tampa Bay leads this one 4-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now. So striding in, Omar Vizquel, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. The 2-2 towards second, and this is taken for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Larry Doby.
Ready once again, Larry Doby. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Pitch on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Francisco Lindor.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Francisco Lindor. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. But that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Men on third with two down. Liner in there for a base hit. A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
You know, D-Roll, they finally push a run across here. Yesterday, they were shut out, so anytime they can score, it's almost like throwing a party.
Yeah, Dan, no kidding. Look in that dugout. Looked like there was steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears right there. They had to get the offense going. Maybe that's the breakthrough they needed.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. So here's Tyler Naquin. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
Looked like a four-seamer that just kept rising on him, and he couldn't get the mid up in time to catch it. Really no excuse for that. That'll go as a pass ball, and deservedly so.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Two out here and a runner at second. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with two out.
The left fielder, number 24, Domingo Santana.
Looking to minimize the damage here. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that retires the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. We're through 6 full. The Rays are in front 4-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Evan Longoria. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball two. Popped him up. Santana has a play. One down.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jose Martinez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch.
I got 2-1 to count.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Naquin is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Striding into the box, Ben Zobrist. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball well outside. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. The 3-1 pitch. And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Meadows. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, G-Man.
Digging in now, Ji-Man Choi. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0. It's sharply toward third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
shortstop.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Willie Adames, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Second and third, 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
1-2.
The 1-2. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Rays 5 and the Indians 1. Diego Castillo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Right side, but it's well foul. The 1-1 home.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in, Roberto Perez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The 1-0 pitch. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
At the plate, Kenny Lofton, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. One there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Indians fail to score. They're down 5-1. Oliver Perez has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Oliver Perez.
So stepping in, Brandon Lowe. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
First offering on its way.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Perez has seen his role change, with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Naquin's on his horse. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Zunino.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Zunino. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now. (5-1) our score as we play the 8th.
Nope,
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. There's ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Nope.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0 on the way. This one's down to third. To second for one. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Colin Poche is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 38, Colin Poche.
Bottom of the inning now. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Omar Vizquel hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Nope. Outside.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Larry Doby.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Larry Doby. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tapped out in front of home. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
Up next for Cleveland, the second baseman, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He doubled his last time through. The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Meadows is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez singled homer run in his last time up.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
1 left for the Tribe. They're down here 5-1. Nick Whitgren enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Nick Whitgren.
All set to start the 9th in this one. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Evan Longoria struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
2-0.
Two balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Fouled away. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Lofton is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jose Martinez.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now the pitch. Hit to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping into the box, Ben Zobrist. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. The 2-1 home.
Count is 3-1.
And And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Meadows. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Ball 2. And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. Oh, but the feed to the pitcher is offline.
Wow, you see some throwing errors sometimes, but you don't see them from the second baseman that often. Looked like he was trying to aim it instead of throwing it, and the result is an E4.
So it's second and third following the error. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Coming to the plate
Willie
now, Willie Adames.
Adames.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Fastball laid off well below the knees. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Oliver Drake will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
47, Oliver Drake.
Now at the plate, Tyler Naquin. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Tyler Naquin.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Number 24, Domingo Santana.
Coming to the plate now, Domingo Santana. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier on the run. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. 2 out, nobody on. High and deep to center field. Back goes Kiermaier to the track. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Striding in once again, Roberto Perez. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Kiermaier's got a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, these guys don't care where they play. They've now taken the first 2 of a 4-game road set, and they're guaranteed at least a split. Now we'll see if they can take the series tomorrow.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Rays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Peter Fairbanks gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For Cleveland, 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.